From above, the Democratic Republic of Congo looks like paradise, a vast sea of rainforest, waterfalls, and winding rivers. Beneath that beauty lies fortune enough to change the course of Africa's future, an estimated $24 trillion in minerals. Cobalt, copper, gold, diamonds, and coltan, the metal that powers our phones and electric cars. Yet more than 73% of Congolese survive on less than $2 a day. How can a land so rich leave its people so poor? This is the tragic story of the Congo, a land cursed by abundance, shaped by greed, and kept alive by the unbreakable spirit of its people. Welcome to Luxury Buzz, where we uncover the untold stories behind the world's fortunes and the hidden empires of wealth and power. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a glimpse into the hidden empires shaping our world. Today, we journey into the heart of Africa to discover how unimaginable riches became a centuries-long curse. The DRC's vast natural wealth. Nature blessed the Congo beyond imagination. It holds 70% of the world's cobalt, the lifeblood of modern batteries. Its copper and coltan fuel global technology. Its rivers could generate enough hydroelectric power to light half of Africa. And its rainforest, the world's second largest, absorbs carbon, shelters endangered species, and keeps our planet breathing. But where others saw beauty, colonizers saw profit. For centuries, the Congo's wealth flowed outward, enriching empires while its people remained in chains. Colonial plunder under King Leopold II. In 1885, Belgium's King Leopold II declared the Congo his personal property, the Congo Free State. There was nothing free about it. Villagers were forced to harvest rubber. Failure meant mutilation or death. Entire villages burned. Children were taken as hostages. Historians estimate up to 10 million Congolese died under Leopold's regime, half the population wiped out for Europe's rubber boom. It was one of humanity's earliest genocides, not of hatred, but of greed. By 1908, global outrage forced Belgium to annex the territory, renaming it the Belgian Congo. The brutality softened, but the exploitation did not. Copper, gold, and diamonds now replaced rubber and ivory, still enriching Belgium while Congolese workers remained poor and voiceless. By the 1950s, this model colony produced staggering profits for Europe and near nothing for itself. Independence and betrayal. Lumumba and Mobutu. June 30th, 1960. Freedom at last. Flags wave. Crowds sing. Patrice Lumumba, the young prime minister, promises that Congo's wealth will finally serve its people. But within weeks, mutinies erupt. The mineral-rich province of Katanga, backed by Belgian mining companies, tries to secede. As the Cold War intensifies, the US and Soviet Union both move in, seeing Congo as a prize on the global chessboard. Lumumba becomes a threat, loved by his people, feared by the West. By January 1961, he's arrested and murdered, his body dissolved in acid. The dream of independence dies with him. Into the chaos steps Joseph Désiré Mobutu. By 1965, he seizes power, renames the nation Zaire, and crowns himself its eternal ruler. For 32 years, Mobutu ruled through propaganda, fear, and corruption. He built marble palaces in the jungle, flew Concorde jets to Paris, and looted the treasury of billions of dollars, while hospitals decayed and teachers went unpaid. His motto, if you steal, steal cleverly. And they did, until the country itself collapsed. By the 1990s, Zaire was a failed state. And when Mobutu finally fell, he left behind a vacuum that would ignite one of the deadliest wars the modern world has ever seen, the Great African War, 1990s to 2000s. In 1994, after the Rwandan genocide, over 1 million refugees and militias flooded into eastern Congo. Neighboring Rwanda and Uganda invaded, claiming to hunt down killers. But soon, 7 African nations and dozens of rebel groups were fighting on Congolese soil. It became known as Africa's World War. From 1998 to 2003, over 5 million people died, mostly from disease and starvation. Entire towns vanished. Millions fled into forests. The war was fueled by minerals, gold, coltan, diamonds, each mine a miniature war zone. Rebels enslaved villagers, sold ore on the black market, and bought more weapons. The world learned a new phrase, conflict minerals. And as global demand for smartphones soared, so did the suffering of the Congolese. Rape was used as a weapon. Children were forced to fight. Entire generations were scarred, physically, emotionally, and forever. Ongoing struggles, corruption, and modern exploitation. Peace came on paper in 2003, but the wounds never healed. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, as large as Western Europe, has fewer paved roads than tiny Luxembourg. Only 1 in 5 citizens has electricity. Travel between provinces can take days through mud and broken bridges. Corruption drains what little wealth remains. Foreign companies, often shielded by local elites, extract billions in minerals each year, while most Congolese families survive without clean water or healthcare. Over 25 million face hunger. Nearly half of all children are malnourished. The resource curse is alive and well, a paradox where natural wealth creates poverty instead of prosperity. In the 21st century, Congo's cobalt powers our green revolution, but at a human cost. Children work barefoot in poisonous mud for a few dollars a day so that the world can charge its batteries. The colonial plunder never ended, it just changed its logo, resilience, culture, and the spirit of the Congo. Yet amidst the ruins, the Congo lives. Its music, its art, its people refuse to die. From Kinshasa to Kisangani, Congolese rumba fills the air, a sound of joy born from sorrow, now recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Treasure. Its lyrics speak of love, loss, and freedom, the heartbeat of a nation that still hopes. Meet the sapeurs, elegant gentlemen who dress like royalty in the poorest neighborhoods. Their message is simple: you can take our money, but not our dignity. Over 200 ethnic groups call the Congo home, each with its own language and song. Their unofficial law, Article 15, débrouillez-vous, means figure it out. It's how they survive, with grit, creativity, and humor. Beyond the cities lies untamed beauty. Volcanoes glowing at night, jungles alive with gorillas and okapis, rangers who risk their lives to protect them. This is not just a land of pain, it's a land of life. A hopeful future, a call to justice. The Congo's story is tragic, but not hopeless. For the first time, it has seen a peaceful transfer of power. Courageous voices are rising, activists, journalists, and leaders fighting for change. Dr. Denis Mukwege, Nobel Peace Prize laureate, continues his mission to heal survivors and demand justice. Across the country, young Congolese entrepreneurs are building a new future from the ground up. And the world must act too. Every phone we hold, every battery we charge connects us to Congo. Ethical sourcing is not a trend, it's a responsibility. It's time to turn Congo's wealth into hope, not misery. Congo éternel, the heart of Africa endures. Imagine a Congo where its diamonds build hospitals instead of funding wars, where its cobalt powers its own cities, where its children dream in classrooms, not in mines. The richest land in Africa deserves a rich life for its people, because as the Congolese say, Congo éternel, Congo endures. Its rivers still flow, its people still hope, its heart still beats. The Congo story is a mirror for us all, a reminder that wealth without justice is just another form of poverty. Perhaps one day the world will not speak of Congo's curse, but of its rebirth. If you enjoyed this story of hidden power and untold wealth, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. More secret empires are coming soon, only on Luxury Buzz.